Just a little bit more around the role. So this is your traditional and standard setup for what this is what the model rules outline. Effectively, the four executive positions there of the chair, deputy chair, vice chair, secretary and treasurer. These standard roles to be filled, and then generally the general committee gives the opportunity for you to have the roles outlined there that you want, but not necessarily, it's not outlined in the constitution as such or your rules, but it just states you can have up to 5 additional general committee members outside of those 4. If you can get 9 around the table, that's considered good governance to have that 7 to 9 range in that window, as long as you've got the roles and the skills around the table that you need. Once you start getting more than that, it's potentially a little bit harder to manage. But if you've only got 4 people sitting around the table, then you're not spreading the workload all that. Yeah, key roles. This is just a couple of examples there that start to outline and map out the 2 primary roles of the board and the committee. You've got the chair and the president's role, which I suppose in your situation is a little bit. Some of these responsibilities that the chair takes on might potentially fall to you as the manager as being the face of and the representative for the association. Some of those responsibilities probably by default or over time will just naturally fall into you because you're the best person to take them on. But if that's the case, then it's about recognising what is it important that doesn't sit with you and does actually sit with the chair's role. The same for the secretary's roles as well, but having that clarity, so it's really clear within the new structure, that you move towards. Okay, well these things aren't part of the secretary's role, but there might be other bits that do get picked up that you do that are important for you to do, or you might sit there and go, oh, why is it that I do that? I'd probably just do it because I've always done it, but it should actually sit with someone else's role. Or do we create a position that means that it's something that the 2 of you have always just done, but okay, to allow you to have more time to grow your programs or invest in the other areas that you need to do to package those tasks up and give it to someone else. A bit more detailed outline of it. Make sure that planning is conducted and anything from a larger scale strategic plan or an operational review, potentially helping with what does the next 3 to 6 months look like? What is this season? What are we doing? What are we looking to put in place in terms of getting through the winter season as we enter into it? Helping to oversee that. Financial management, audits and accountability there. The management of the association, obviously the arrangement in place with the contracting role is not uncommon, but there wouldn't be a large number of sporting groups that would necessarily have an employment arrangement in place in terms of employing staff, or contracting management for a particular role, but just making sure there's real clarity in terms of that, because if that's not in place, then the responsibilities fall back onto the committee management to undertake those duties and to do that work. So and reviewing policies, making sure that legal is all the legal and compliance, incorporation and record keeping is done, and then monitoring of all of that is completed and conducted in accordance with whatever processes you've implemented.